Hi there, this is also with a new process video, and it feels like I've gotten stuck in the open book collection, and it's actually a really nice place to be stuck in, if I may say so. Today I'm using the large 12 by 12 piece together with the die cut packs, and I will be working with two photos of my daughter having a loose tooth and a photo of the tooth fairy from the Rise of the Guardians movie. Rise of the Guardians is one of our favorite children movies at the moment, mainly because I think it's so well done. It's got lots of humor in it, and this little fairy, the tooth fairy, she is just the sweetest, and she's very excited about my daughter's loose tooth. The photos of my daughter are not very good, and she actually looks so afraid of this tooth. It's almost on the edge for what I'm actually scrapbooking. I really thought about it lots before I made the page, and I also thought about it if I was going to put it on YouTube. But anyway, I think the layout turned out so well, and it isn't something that's scary for real. It's just a loose tooth. And she has lost I think 8 or 10 already, so it's no big deal really. But the photos will remind us of how scary she thought it was. But the tooth fairy is excited. This page was inspired by Nicole Jones. I get a lot of inspiration from Nicole, and the reason or the point where she inspired me for this is that she had printed out photos of her one of her favorite TV series, Bones, and she told a story about when she watched Bones. And last time when I ordered paper copies, I just thought about that layout she did, and I wanted to have those kinds of photos as well. So I did some brainstorming together with myself to come up with a couple of photos that were missing from my scrapbooking at the moment. Photos of things that means a lot to us, even though they aren't our photos from our cameras. So I borrowed photos from internet of our favorite movies and TV series just now, and some that I thought were missing from way back. And this picture of the tooth fairy went perfect with these photos of our daughter having her loose tooth. We do watch a lot of movies. Most of those are children movies, and personally I prefer TV series more because they have another pace, and you get a more deep kind of relationship with the characters, and I really enjoy that. My favorite TV series at the moment are the DC comic ones, Arrow, Flash, and Gotham, and they really they have me in their palm, and I've just finished watching those current seasons, and I'm impatiently waiting for the next seasons to start. A bit about the layout then. I cut off strips of that lovely floral paper, which went perfectly with the tooth fairy's feathers on her forehead, and placed them above the photo block. The photo block is matted onto a pink cardstock, and all those pieces were taped together, and now I'm working on the layering. And I think that I went crazy on over the top with this layering, but the finished result really resembles the lovely colors of the Tooth Fairy, and together with my daughter's photos, which are very pink. So altogether, I think this page came together really well, and the viewfinder reel, the Viewmaster reel there in the lower right cluster, just made the whole page, I think. It's a very nice addition. Lately I've been thinking of designing or just cutting a shape of those film clasps that they use to write down information for when they are filming, because I think those would be very fun to layer with, and even to write journaling on. And I'm still working on the idea and how I could come up with a nice cut file for my cameo. Since Tooth Fairy is sparkly and shiny in this movie, I want to add some details in glitter and gold foil. So those green leaves with a glitter effect from the floral pack of the open book collection, I thought they were just perfect with this page. So I decided to bring out the ones that I found and use them on this page. The green ones especially. They fit very well together with her colors. And I also used some vellum pieces there, some with printed gold foil on. And the vellum pieces there, I think they are very good at bridging the gap between the colorful die cut and a white background. I'm a lot about bridging these days, and just get things to fit into the background. And I think vellum and semi-transparent washi tape is really good at this bridging, to keep things slowly blending into the background. And that, I think, for me works as a very when I think in that way, I think I manage to ground the clusters better, and that's something that I have had problems with in the past. They often seem to just float on top of everything and feel detached from everything else. On this page I don't get lots of background left when I have totally filled it with flowers, but that's okay. Once in a while you need to go over top and just stick every pretty thing you can find on top of the layout and below and beneath the different pieces. It's still visible that this page is made on top of a white cardstock. Way back, when I didn't have any cutting tools myself, I bought pre-cut embellishments on internet, and then I bought these tooth die cuts. I think I bought them at the same time as this girl got her first tooth, to use them for such a layout, but it's been in my stash and I still have a couple of them left, and I thought they were perfect for this page. So a couple of tooth it was. And now it's cameo time. I open up the program and just make the window a bit larger, and I open up the text tool, the A there. I want to write Lateral incisiv, which is the Latin for one of those tooth you have in your mouth. I'm not a dentist, and I'm not familiar with which tooth it is, but in the movie, at least in the Swedish version, Tooth Fairy, in one of these scenes, she just cries out, "Oh, what a lovely lateral incisive it was," talking about a child's tooth. And I wanted to use that on this page. So I'm just trying out a couple of different fonts there. If you have the text selected, you can just easily change the fonts to see which will fit your project. I am using the font called Brandboll Fet, and it must be a Swedish one, because this Brandboll, or Brännboll as we say here, is a Swedish kind of play version of baseball, and this has become one of my favorite fonts. I downloaded it from dafont.com, and it's really pretty. Now I selected the text, and I welded the letters together to form pieces that stay together. They are not the letters are not apart from each other. And then I make the final touch by just pulling the size boxes to make the words into the right size to fit the page. And then I press the cut button, select my media, and press print. I found a piece of vellum with hearts in the die cut pack. Together with the die cuts, I store pieces that I think will fit the theme. So I'm just making a piece of the vellum for my title to sit on. The title is cut out of white cardstock, and white on white, it's not really a good idea, especially not for text. So I wanted just to add something to the background so that it wouldn't be completely lost. The title is much more visible when you see the page in real life. And as you can see, these pieces, the title pieces, fit perfectly well in that little area there that I had left between the two clusters. And this is what I think is it's a really nice thing with the cameo and the cameo mat, because you always work on a surface that has the inches grid, and therefore you can easily see how large your pieces are, and you can measure and just make it right from the beginning. I also always know if the paper pieces that I'm cutting from will last, because you can always measure it, or you have the same grid on the cutting mat. Very well thought out there. I'm using some small thin strips of paper to make extra journaling or extra titles for the page. I will write losing teeth, and the Tooth Fairy is excited or prepared, I think I wrote. Oh, prepared. And the last one says such a beautiful, and that's the piece that I write, that I put above the title. Such a beautiful lateral incisive. So that will be the complete title for this page. And after adhering the last piece there, the page is done. And here are some close-ups and still photos without the glare from the window. Obviously I'm sitting by the window filming this because I can see the trees moving in the shadow. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you liked this process video despite my daughter's scared face. And come back soon. Take care. This is Åsa. Bye!